Thank you everyone for coming this afternoon. My name is Amy Shalomano. I'm the Director of Exhibitions, Publishing, and Design here. That's a whole lot of words. That means really I have the joy of being able to help coordinate with our community partners exhibitions for the Gallery Obscura. Gallery Obscura is the first community gallery in the museum's 75-year history, and the goal really is what the name implies, which if you know anything about camera history, which is a little bit in the kind of techno-wonky area, the camera obscura is a device or a room that brings light inside. So in this space, the Gallery Obscura, we are bringing the community's light and photographs into our museum. We are working this week, as you all know, you are friends of the In Control program and staff from the Planned Parenthood In Control organization. We are absolutely pleased to be able to partner with you. It's a joy to have first picked up the phone and talked to Stacy well over a year ago now and said we would like to figure out a way to bring your students and your work here so that your students can feel as though this is a space where they belong on the walls. That their program and the work that they're doing really is exemplified here.
Well, all of the work is so good, so that's exciting. But in addition to that, there's something that we've never had before. There's this fashion component. And we're a museum that this is immodest to say, so I don't mean to brag, but we are truly one of the world's great museums of photography. Happen to be located in Rochester, New York, not that big a city, but we are one of the world's great museums of photography, and we're also a very, very important museum of moving images, like the video that you made. So we do those things all the time. I mean, that's just part of what we do all the time. And I didn't know what was going to be in the show exactly. I knew about the program, but I didn't know what was going to be in the show. And when I walked in and I saw the fashion, it was so exciting. And one of the reasons is because it engages a set of people who visit us who are, particularly attracted to fashion. And the completeness of the creativity is so remarkable. And so, although I'm not generally a fashion exhibition guy, the only fashion exhibition I've ever been to in my life was an Alexander McQueen exhibition at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I don't know if any of you know who Alexander McQueen was, but he was a brilliant designer. And but this is just great, and it's something that I am thrilled that we can add as part of the range of what we present to the public. So I'm deeply thankful to people who lead the program, the instructors, the folks who guide the students, or the young people, and I am most grateful to the young people for creating these creative works that you brought to us.
It's a wonderful experience to be a part of this museum, and today it's truly an honor to see your works. I was so impressed. I had a chance to talk to James about his work, photograph, and I get his perspective of being a photographer and the subject, and hearing about what's happened. So I want to congratulate you for the incredible work that you've done, and to be exhibited, your work be exhibited in a museum that exhibits a lot of world-renowned artists, a lot of world-renowned photographers, and also having the film, it's wonderful. So I want to thank you and congratulate you. Also the people who support us, Amy recognizes Stacy and Humphrey Chris, so all these remarkable people that have come together to have you be here, and also we hope that you continue to be inspired to do great work in the future. I also want to recognize my husband who just joined us. So thank you everybody, and all the best, and I hope you get to see the other works in the museum as well. But be proud and continue the great work, so all the best.
So I always believe in telling on myself first, so I will say, the day that the phone rang, I was packed up, ready to leave out of the office. So in that mode, there's always a 50-50 chance that I'm going to answer that phone if it rings. I'm glad I answered it. It was Amy on the other end. And when she told me what she wanted to do, I just dropped my bags and I just sat back down to the seat and had a good conversation with her. And now to be able to be in a position to see the end result is a beautiful thing. All the young people work very hard, and then there's a totally awesome group of employees, contractors that work with us that really helped pull this together. So I do want to make sure that I introduce some of them. So we have Mr. Shabaka here who does our audio-visual program. So that movie that you're seeing, Mr. Shabaka leads that group. He's been working with Incontrol for about 18 years. Mr. Manny, is he still here? Around here somewhere, the music that you're hearing from the young folk, he helped lead that group. Ms. Devonique and the fashion that you see when you walk in the room, she leads that group. So it's always a collection, a collaboration internally and externally for In Control Planned Parenthood. And I am extremely, extremely grateful that you all decided to take a little time out of your Saturday to come and check out the good works of our kids. So anytime you see a kid, they need something to do, remember In Control. I appreciate y'all. Oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry. The brainchild. For me to be able, when we came for our first meeting with Amy, it was myself, Miss Pam, and Miss Devonique. And leading from that meeting, I'm just listening to them speak. I have so many ideas. I just went and got in my car because I knew after that I didn't just step out and get out of the way. And I did. I got out of Miss Pam's way. And everything you see is the mind of Miss Pam. So, Ms. Rita, turn it over to Miss Pam because this is her day. I'm just along for the ride.
Good morning. Good morning. So I am Ms. Pam. I am the Outreach Education Specialist at In Control. I'm also the program coordinator for photography. So the photography program is my baby, right? But the exhibit is a view of the In Control program all in one space. So first, I would like everyone to give a round of applause to all the young people that was involved in this. Because we did do something, but they executed it. And they executed it beautifully in my eyes. I might be biased because it's our kids, but in my eyes it was beautiful. And when you go in there, just to give you a little feel, if you haven't gone in there yet, you're gonna see In Control in one room. You're gonna see the photography program mixed in with the fashion design program. You're gonna hear the music of our music production program. You're gonna see the radio station where you can scan the QR codes and actually listen in to their shows and our music program. And then you have our video program. There's so many different programs all in one space. And the goal is for our kids to get better every time, regardless of what program they're in. It's about developing them for life, right? Giving them opportunities to grow. So they have grown. So you'll also see like an alter ego shot. So you'll see our kids in their normal self, as they call it, and their professional self as the person they grew through the In Control program. You'll also see the video in the back, which is amazing because the kids wrote it, they produced it, they shot it, they acted in it. So you'll see that playing in the back. You'll also see just, like I said, the kids in general. So enjoy it, kids. Enjoy this time, enjoy the space. Be proud of yourself. I know I'm proud of you, and continue to grow. Like she said, put this on your resume. It looks amazing. Use it. So again, thank you. I hope you go back and enjoy the exhibit. If you have questions, the artist is here. Ask them how they felt about it. Also, we'll be doing interviews just so we can get a little feedback on what's your take on the exhibit. Also, the artist's take on the exhibit. So if you have time, our video production team and radio team is going to interview you just so we get a little feedback, okay? Awesome, thank you so much. Enjoy the exhibit.
Who I'm here with today?
You're with James, aka Shells.
And what do you do?
I did photography over the summer and I do music for school now.
And what was your favorite part about being in the program?
My favorite part for photography was just being able to go outside, explore, and get some specific pictures, the different type of angles. And for music, it's just the variety of things I can do when it comes to like engineering, producing, or when it comes to just writing songs or even making songs.
Right. What skills have you learned that you never experienced before? You didn't know that you had these skills?
Just proper media training and just communication. Most proud is, just right now, when we got a whole collab in the museum. Just me with my own alter ego and just like taking pictures to raw and even being on the TV.
How you like really feel about this? Is it like you kind of like nerve-wracking, chicken up, or proud?
More or less it's proud, not much like
My favorite part about being in the program is meeting new people and being around new people while also talking with them and making music.
Can you share a moment in that program that makes you feel the most proud?
When we did the performance and like everybody was watching us and it was me and my coworkers and all of us and we was doing our performance for everybody. So that was part of my favorite.
I participated in the music program in Control. I was an artist there, making music for the youth. To be honest, in Control it's most likely going to be in like the, you know what I'm saying, the character development phase, more than like, you know what I'm saying, just like a day-to-day, cause you know what I'm saying, it helps you. It helps the youth. It makes you a better person for real by putting you in different activities that you might like to do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's more so for like character development for the youth.
So our first question is, how do you think this program has influenced your child's creativity and confidence?
Oh, it has broadened her horizons into thinking more intellectually. It has made her mature and be a little bit more responsible. I think the In Control program is a good aspect for the children coming up now in our day of society. It will help them be responsible for some things in life. It will instill some values and morals in them. A lot of the kids don't get that type of things at home, so we need those other figures in the community to help them get that.
Well, I think actually it has motivated him a lot. I see that it has taught him a lot of things that at one point I felt like he was just like, didn't want to know certain things and wasn't interested in a lot of things. But overall the program has helped him mentally and educational wise, and he's been able to learn different things through this path. I think it's wonderful. I think it's a great workshop for the teens to do something outside of being in the city, getting into bad things and horrible things that can get them into trouble. So I believe that this teen workshop is wonderful for the kids.
Who I'm here with?
Dearica Lovereed.
And what do you do?
I'm in the In Control photography program.
And what skills have you learned that you never experienced?
I'd say like looking at things a different way than most people will look at it. Yes, I really like the exhibit. It's really pretty. Like, everything is just set up so nicely and made me proud.